Hey, 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 hey. See my nails? They're so cute, aren't they? They inspired this look today. No, they didn't, but anyways. It's been so long, I don't even know how to do my own intro anymore, but hi everyone, hello. It's been a minute, I'm so sorry. Glow Lazo is back, okay? She's back. We're gonna be getting some more videos out, so please bear with me. But anyways, today I have this cool little purple moment for you guys. I used the Morphe 35B, and I just wanted to incorporate this because she's gonna be gone soon, so I thought why not show you guys how to play with some color. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I look a little blank right now, but I actually have foundation on. I did some concealer and my brows. Again, this video is going to be focused on the eyes pretty much, so we're going to just jump right into that. Hey. Bam, look at her. This is in the new packaging too. It's nice and shiny. This palette's going to be gone soon, so I figured it'd be perfect to do a video with this and show you guys how to play with color. I feel like a lot of people are kind of scared of color, but honestly, it's not too bad. So we're just going to go in and see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and start with a transition color. Not from this palette though. I'm going to go into the Cat's Pajamas palette, and I'm going to take the shade, sorry, she's a little messy, the shade Cray Cray, and I'm just going to do a transition in my eye. I'm going to take a Morphe M535, just a blender brush, and we're going to go ahead and go in. So basically I'm going to use this like orange shade to kind of give me a guideline so I don't bring the color up too much. Just gonna literally just do windshield wiper motions here. And then I like to drag my shadow out, so I'm gonna do that. And the reason why I picked the orange shade is because the next color I'm gonna go in is gonna be pink. And basically I just want to build on top of that. This part doesn't have to be perfect again. It's just gonna be like a placeholder because we're gonna go in with the real colors. So I'm gonna take the Morphe M518. It's just a little bit of a smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this bright pink shade right here, and I'm gonna start kind of the next transition, the transition into the transition. We're gonna go for that. Alright, now I'm gonna make sure I don't take it past where I have the orange, and if it goes a little bit lower, it's okay. So I'm gonna just go here. How's everyone doing? I can't believe I haven't made a video in so long. Well, I can't believe it. I've kind of just been going through some stuff, but it's okay. You know, we got a new little setup. I'm actually living with my parents again. You know, post-grad life, just trying to figure some stuff out. But I've been doing good. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's just another transition. Haha, transition. That's what we're doing here with the colors. So you can kind of see the orange blends into the pink very nicely. Something I always tell people when they're like, oh, how do I use color? I kind of just like to stick with, oh my god, we literally just learned this, color theory. So I kind of like to stick with the colors that will go together. So like, for example, the look I'm going to do today is like pinks and purples. This is all kind of one row, but it also goes with this row. And then, yeah, so you can kind of stick with similar colors and then it'll be a little bit easier. So that's what we're going to do. Alright. And again, I'm just starting in the middle and doing windshield wiper motions. But I'm kind of also following the shape of my eye, but then dragging it out. Because that's how I like to do my shadow. If the color gets a little too crazy on like this little part, I just take a clean blending brush and then just kind of like soften it a little bit. Okay, so now we look like a clown. I'm gonna go ahead and move into the next color. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna go in with a fan favorite, the Morphe M433 brush. It's tapered like that. And we're gonna go into the next color of our little sequence here. So now I'm gonna take this purple shade right here, that one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build up some purple in there. And then when I'm going up, I'm kind of just following the shape of my eye. You'll feel it when you're doing this on yourself, obviously. And then I'm trying not to go up too high with the purple. Again, I'm just following my crease as I go in. I like to flip my brush to the side that doesn't have as much product and just lightly soften the this little area right here. So we kind of have something like that. Now for the rest of the eye, I'm just going to put purple on the entire lid, so just go in. You can use a smaller brush in this, but I'm just going to try it and see what happens. We're using colors that pretty much go together, like pinks and purples, so everything's kind of blending really nicely. And you can definitely change this up and do it with other colors too, but we're just going to go with the pink and purple vibe today. Since I kind of went all over, you don't really have to do the whole V moment, but I would stick to that little V moment if you don't want the purple on the entire lid. But since I covered it, you really just need to blend everything together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, starting here. I want the pink to pop just a little bit more, so I'm gonna go back in with the pink shade in the same brush, and we're just gonna go over that. And then I'm lightly gonna pull it out this way. Again, you don't have to pull your eyeshadow out, it's just my preference. For all eye shapes, it doesn't really work. I will leave that out there, but we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so now we have something that looks a little bit like this. I want a little bit more depth. So I'm gonna take the same M433. We're gonna go into the darker purple shade right here. And then this time, this is what I'm actually just gonna focus on, the outer V. So just very lightly. And I'm just gonna softly build this up. I definitely haven't played with the shimmers in this palette, but it's like calling me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little shade right here, and I'm actually gonna use my finger. I like to just swirl it around, kind of like I'm swatching, but I like to do this with shimmers. I'm just gonna tap it. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just gonna tap it onto not the darker part, but the center of my eye to give a nice little pop. Normally I wet my shimmers even if it's on my finger or on a brush, but this one's more of like a matte shimmer, so I just wanted to see what it looks like by itself. I like that, it's cool. Okay, now we're gonna do it on the other side. And again, okay, I think the word that I'm looking for is analogous. I just learned about color theory. I think that's the word. So we're kind of dealing with colors that are all like similar to each other, like I said. Yeah, come on vocab, I hope that was right. Okay, so now we have this nice little galaxy moment. Now the shimmer really made like this side pop more, you know, because we darkened out this side. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. And let's go ahead and do underneath. My eye has been a little bit tricky with purples because I actually did this look already and it's on my Instagram, so go check it out. This one's gonna be a little bit different though. But anyways, so last time I did purple and I tight lined it right here, but my eyes started watering really bad throughout my work shift, so it didn't look cute at the end. But I think we're gonna try something different. So I'm just gonna take the Morphe E36, this tiny little brush. I'm gonna go back into that pink shade and I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom. and I'm gonna connect it to this, like, this part of my eye. This brush is really nice because it's synthetic and it's super soft and gentle to go under the waterline, and I love that. This is also good to do because it kind of hides the creases that you may get under there. I sure do, so I always do this step no matter what. I made a gash in my palette. I think, yeah, it was my nail. God damn it. Okay, anyways, moving on. I'm actually gonna take the Morphe R43. It's just a tiny smudger brush. And I think we're gonna go ahead. Okay, we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna take a little bit of this darker purple, but I'm only gonna tightline. So basically tightlining is going to be, just underneath the waterline. I'm not gonna blow it out. I'm not gonna blow it out how I did with the pink. So I'm gonna take this and then just go extremely close to the waterline. Extremely close to the waterline, and I'm gonna kind of connect it to this little spot right here, but not drag it out too much. And I'm gonna pray that my eyes don't water. You don't have to bring it all the way in, but I'm just gonna bring it in almost all the way, but not to the very end. Okay, so you have something like that. You can definitely do this with like a flat brush too, instead of the one I have, but I just prefer this one. I always use this for this technique. I'm feeling a little extra, and I'm actually just going to take the same brush. I'm going to wipe some of it off. This pink shimmery shade is speaking to me, so I am going to add just a little bit on the waterline as well. I think this time I will spray this brush with the Morphe setting mist. Just a little dab there, going into that pink shimmery shade. Oh yes, and I'm just gonna kind of tightline again, but just the purple, and just to add the shimmer just a little bit. Sorry I don't have like a professional camera and we're not like super close, but I promise you it's pretty the way this is looking right now. Okay, so now we look like an alien. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight the inner corner with the same pink shade right there. We're gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna add some glitter somewhere, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna take the Morphe M169. I don't think we have this brush anymore, but it's kind of like a pencil brush, but it's a little bit like thicker, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go into that pink shade. Definitely gonna spray this again. I'm just gonna go ahead and dab that in the center. And then again, I like to bring my highlight into that part and kind of blend it just a little bit right here. And then slightly upwards, just a little bit though. Okay, so that's real cute. We're looking very galactic. I want a little bit more of like a brighter inner corner highlight. I want this to be just a little bit brighter, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Babe in Paradise palette by Bretman Rock and Morphe. She's very messy too. You guys know I live for highlight. I mean, look at this. I'm probably the only one who's hit pan on this so far, because I know most people, they like these two shades the most, but I love Mahu. It's a true gold. Anyways, I'm going to go into Baby Girl, and I'm going to take the E36 again, except a clean one. And I'm just going to add this into the inner corner on top of the pink we did. Little spritz. I was going to add glitter to this look, but since this is my first color video, I kind of just want you guys to see like it's easy to mix colors together. I don't want to do the most, but I was going to add this eye candy glitter, It's in the shade Jelly Bean? Yeah, Jelly Bean. It's like a cute, it honestly is like a darker version of my nails. But I'm not gonna do that. We're already pretty colorful, and I'm liking how it's looking as this. We're gonna move on to the face. I have work after this, so I need to speed it up a little bit. But before we do that, sorry, I'm gonna do mascara and add lashes off camera, and then when I come back, we're gonna finish the rest of the face. I'm back and I'm better. I added some lashes, some mascara, and I actually did my lip off camera. I don't know if this is the color I want to keep the lip, but it's okay. So the color is actually Coffee and Kissy from Morphe, and then the gloss I have on top is this beautiful clear gloss called Froze. It has like some pink, purple reflex in there. I don't know. You can't really see it as much, but I like it. I don't mind it. We're just gonna leave it at that. I didn't want to go with a crazy lip because the eyes are already really bold, and yeah. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of the face. I'm actually gonna go into the Morphe, I'm gonna go into the new 8H palette. It looks something like this. So you have 4 bronzer / contour shades and then 4 beautiful highlights. And we're just gonna bronze up my face a little bit. Again, I do have to go to work soon, so I'm kind of like, trying to finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Morphe M530. This is a nice little contour brush, but I think it works great for bronzing as well. And to be honest, I use like all of these shades, so I'm gonna do my forehead first. I'm just gonna take a little bit of Debutante and Vlogger, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face away. Bronze this forehead up, and yeah. So I guess a little life update. I did mention I just moved. I moved back into my parents' house. I think the last video I had mentioned that I was graduating. Well, guess what? It's been a long time and I graduated already. I earned my BS in psychology from San Jose State. So I'm kind of just working right now, figuring out if I want to go back to school. As you guys may or may not know, I do work at Morphe in Valley Fair. So hence why I'm getting ready right now. I really like the job. I hoped to move up in the company, but I'm kind of just, you know, taking it as it goes. And then again, I do have some time until I can apply for grad school again. So I'm just working right now and enjoying life, taking a little break. I did go into college straight from high school, so I didn't really have like any time off. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I'm just taking like a mix of these shades and kind of just bronzing my face. Feel free to use whatever bronzer you want, whatever your choice is. This is mine. And honestly, a lot of these products are Morphe products, but I think I would still be using it even if I didn't work there. So let me just give that little disclaimer really quick. Now I do like to go into the hairline to kind of really just blend everything together. Oh, I'm starting to freelance a little bit. Still working on building my kit, but I got to do a cool photo shoot with one of my very good friends. We worked on a photo shoot to submit to a male editorial magazine, and it actually went through, so I'll go ahead and link that down below. It's going to be on Pap Magazine. Check them out on Instagram. I worked with some incredible people for this little collaboration, and I got to do some makeup for that shoot, so check that out. Shout out to the fam, shout out to the little dream team I had for that photo shoot. Oh yeah, I'm trying to start freelancing. I'm trying to kind of branch out more and do more editorial kind of makeup, but honestly it's all a learning process. I just want to apologize in advance because I do know that like quite a few people have hit me up to like do their makeup and I'm like not always available. I was trying to finish school, I was in the process of like so many different things, and like I feel bad for like saying no to people, but it's kind of just like me trying to learn, and I do feel bad, like trust me I do, but we're gonna work on it. I got y'all. So I was gonna try to use a Morphe blush, but I literally don't know where it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the MAC Peaches blush, and we're just gonna add a little bit of blush onto the face. I'm actually gonna use this duo fiber brush that I got from my BoxyCharm this month. This is from Lexi, and we're just gonna add some blush onto the face here. Just a little bit to kind of tie the colors in that we have together. And I'm just going to go back into the bronzer that I was doing and just do a little bit more. I'm going to stick to the more cool shades this time. Before I was kind of mixing all of it, but I'm going to go with these two right here and just lightly add a little bit more. I love this brush. It's a good size to do contouring and bronzing. And then I go in with a different brush to contour just a tiny bit just to define that little spot. So I'm gonna take the Morphe R14. I love this. It's kind of similar to the one I was just using, but this one's definitely more dense. So I'm gonna go back into the palette. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here, Blogger. And then this one, I'm just gonna lightly concentrate right here. And I like to pat it at first to kind of build that. And then I'll just lightly dust it. And when I'm done with my face, I always like to go in with, this is just a brush that I use for like setting powder, but it typically doesn't really have much on it. It's a little dirty, but this is the Morphe Y3. And then I like to just kind of soften out the edges right here. You could even add more setting powder if you wanted to clean this up, but I kind of just run it over and just soften everything. And then lightly right here. Cool. Oh my god, I always forget about my nose. So I'm just gonna take whatever's left on my little bronzing brush and just run it there if it even does anything. I don't really contour my nose. I just like to highlight it, and that's pretty much it. But then again, like whatever's left on here is gonna help do something, you know? We are almost done, but we're not done yet. Let me go back into the Bretman Rock highlight palette, and we're gonna highlight this face. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Just one side first. And I'm gonna go in with the shade, just kidding, Vacation. I'm gonna take this Lexi highlighting brush. I haven't used it yet, but it was intriguing, so we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna turn you guys this way, and let's go in. Yes, God. I like to bring mine down just a little bit to kind of like really shape my face, so I kind of go like this. But I'm sure you guys know how to highlight, so just highlight however you please. And then go back in, adding it up here. My name's not Glow Lazo for no reason. Y'all already know I love this. Love this, love this. This brush is really cool too. It's a little big, so I'm just gonna be careful around the brow, but I'm not mad at it. And I'm just gonna lightly go up here too. I'm gonna spray the other side. Go back in, same thing. I honestly have so many highlighters, but I keep finding myself going back to the Bretman Rock palette. It's so funny because at work, definitely I feel like I use my highlighter brush the most on other people, because people will always come up to me, they're like, oh, can you put a highlight on me? And like, it's cool though, because I don't know, there's like, everyone kind of has their own style in the store. Mine is definitely like a blinding glow no matter what. Like one of my girls, Janae, shout out to Janae, everyone goes up to her for eyeliner because she has really bomb eyeliner. You know, so like whatever your style is, that's what people kind of come to you for, and it makes sense. And then I'm just taking whatever's left here. And yeah, so you could definitely stop at this, but you know I'm not going to, so we're gonna keep highlighting. I'm gonna go into this shade called Beam. And then I want to focus the beam right where the light is going to beam the most. I'm just gonna tap it right here only, and then lightly blend it back, but focusing it more so right here. And don't worry, if we look a little powdery, we're gonna add some more setting spray. Trust me, we're gonna be okay. And we're not done yet, guys. I'm gonna take the Morphe E30, it's another tapered brush, and to kind of match with the glow that we have for my eyes, I'm gonna add a little bit more of Baby Girl just on my cheeks too. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the all-nighter setting spray to kind of hold everything in place. As that's drying, I'm gonna take my brush and go straight in. And I'm just gonna kind of focus this and tap it right here. Again, on top of beam. If you're trying to beam, this is what you do. You have to layer the highlighters. Okay, well, you definitely don't have to, but you already know, like, this is what I'm known for, so I have to do it, y'all. I have to do it. But by all means, if you're more of a natural highlight kind of girl, go ahead and stop like 10 steps before what I did. I'm actually going to give you guys a full face video of like how I do my actual face in another video, so stay tuned for that because it's pretty interesting. And then that will be like a lot of secrets uncovered to my glow. Okay, I think we're almost done. So you guys already know I went in with highlighter, a lot of highlighter. I like to go back and just take a little bit of like a bronzer shade, just a little bit, and then just lightly go over this part to kind of blend it all. And then whatever's left, I'll bring it up too. So then you don't look streaky. I'm gonna hit myself with one more little spritz of setting mist. And I think we are about to be good to go. I honestly could live in this. This stuff is bomb. I will say it does run out a little quick though, so what can you do? Especially when you like go in like me. Let me add some earrings in because we're pretty much done with this look. I hope you guys like it. It is a little crazy, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can play with some color and, you know, not be like, I don't think color should be intimidating to people. I mean, this might be a little intimidating, the little moment I did here, but I would say like you don't have to blow it out like this at all. A lot of people like to do, you know, like the little circle shadow moment. I don't really like that on my eyes, but that's why I blow mine out. But it's really easy just to really stick with like the colors in the row. Most palettes will be set up this, not most, but okay, this palette is set up in a way where you can use the colors kind of by row if you're trying to be safe. So that's pretty much what I did. I pretty much went with these two right here, this one right here, and then I took the two darker shades right here. Again, I think it's called Analogous. Don't kill me, Morphe babes, if you hear me saying this, because we just had a meeting on it. But anyways, the colors that match. So yeah, so I basically went in with the pink to the purple, and it all blends together super easily. You could definitely recreate this look doing other colors, like for example, you could do yellow to orange, orange to red, you could do blue or green to blue, or blue to darker blue. It's like, it's kind of all about transitioning, and it's not bad. I did want to take advantage and use the Morphe 35B because this palette is going to be gone forever, supposedly very soon. This is my second purchase of this, just so I have another one. I definitely recommend buying another one. I have to go ahead and head out for work because I'm going to be in traffic. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you know that I live in traffic and I'm over it. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. It is a little crazy, but again, feel free to use whatever kind of colors you want. Don't be afraid of color, just go for it. Like, that's honestly my best advice I could give anyone. If you want to be safe, go ahead and stick with colors that blend together, so then you don't have to like worry too much about like if it's not blended all the way, which this might not be, but I was kind of in a rush, so you know, don't clock me, it's okay. But yeah, this is it. I'm so glad to finally be back recording for you guys. It's been a minute, but I'm back and I have some cool videos coming up. Stay tuned for that. I'll go ahead and link everything down below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.